Hello, this is Invictor and welcome to my newest Heart of Iron 4 video. Today we are finally going to do the Magic Bus achievement. Are you ready for this? I was ready for this actually because I had played this before and I couldn't get the achievement and I was frustrated. So I just kept my save file and I jumped on it. So we do the defense pact. We pick the bottom option for research speed and we take urbanization. The research is the same, electronics, industry, and then eventually fighters and artillery and infantry, of course. We are gonna do the radio because it gives us democracy support, and we are gonna continue with the research. Pick the bottom option again. Bage or Baj is a good man. We can just keep him. Let's hire the political power guy. The focus is done. Let's continue with the stability and civilian factory. So our plan is to build up until we are ready to take on Axis, and then we are gonna defeat Germany because we need access all the way from Sweden to South Africa. And the best way to do that, as we need to stay democratic, is to take Axis out. Let's hire the suffragette. We are gonna buff her all the way. Hygienic housing is done. Let's continue with poverty reduction. Let's hire an army guy for army XP. Poverty reduction is done. Let's continue with affordable housing. I just need to get rid of the nasty modifier that requires us to get to a certain level of civilian factories. Also, whatever you are producing right now, you can sell it all. I'm not gonna show what I sold or bought, whatever. I'm not buying anything, but you can just sell everything on the market to buff up your industry even more. Let's hire the Vattenfall, or how you read it. Construction is done. I'm gonna go down the democratic path now, the political side. And let's prepare our fighters. They're gonna be important against the Axis. There we go. There is a focus in the democratic path that brings you up to war economy immediately, and you don't need to keep your country at war or at a certain percentage of war support to maintain the war economy. That's pretty good. Let's get relief of command. More research speed. By the way, with Sweden, you can get to extremely high research speeds. It's incredible. There we go, war economy. And our suffragette is buffed up all the way. It lowers our stability, but grants us a lot of buffs. So that's actually a really good trade. I like that. Now we have war economy. I'm doing sacred mobilization, but I think the other option might be better because we're not gonna be in war anytime soon. And pumping up our conscription law to at least extensive conscription early on could be very beneficial. Let's change our infantry template. I'm gonna add a lot of artillery to my template later on. Like, they're gonna show up not as infantry but as artillery instead. But for now, I'm gonna make a 30 width basically. There we go. This is the template that I'm gonna use mainly. You can also remove 2 infantry and add maybe like make it a 35 width with just remove 1 infantry, add 2 more artillery or whatever. It doesn't really matter, like 30 or 35 width is all good. Now we are losing stability and gaining war support. There we go. I'm building infantry and artillery for now, but after I get all my techs for fighters, I'm gonna start making fighters. Heavy MG, switch up the infantry guy. That's really good XP. Centralized and aircrew surveys. And logistical focus, of course. And bold attack. Let's also hire the infantry guy and artillery guy. Stability is good. Let's design our plane. Heavy machine guns. And defense. Some people go with range, but we are gonna be fighting in Europe anyway, so I'm just gonna put armor instead. Operational integrity is best. 4 fighters at least. Poland capitulates. Germany is gobbling up land. Yeah, they want transit through our country, but I'm just gonna refuse. This can lead to war. You can accept this. It's not a problem. But I just wanted, like, I didn't want to help Germany in any way. Yeah, they back down. Norway falls, we gain a little bit of land. You can't do that focus until Norway is in war, by the way. Let's design our CAS. Dive brakes. There we go, our CAS is ready. Let's start producing both of them. We don't really need guns because we can't really man a lot of soldiers on the field. So what we should focus on is quality, and especially fighters and CAS. I'm also going to focus on Navy, because we might need to navally invade Germany or get naval superiority to stop them from navally invading us. By the way, these guard forces are really good, because when the war kicks off, you're gonna get a lot of free manpower basically from them. Just keep doing them. By the way, Denmark wants our support. US joins allies. Keep doing those. And train the sheltered to get more manpower when the war kicks off. As you can see, we have 18 divisions, so we're not really powerful. And we are starved of manpower. The fall of Rome? What? Oh, UK is extremely successful. We declare war, and Japan declares on us. Because of the tripartite pact, I think. Let's trigger all of our guard divisions. What the hell? More war support. There we go, 18 free divisions. Now we can actually start attacking. Let's go down to service by requirements. We need a lot of manpower. And we can just gobble up the new Norway that Germans installed. And bring back the old Norway. There we go. Now I'm setting up naval invasions to Denmark, and then we can move into Germany from Denmark. Makes sense, right? It should be easy enough, right? With Britain, United States, and France navies, and our big navy, right? Mussolini is gone. And we can't get naval superiority. We have a lot of planes. Let's deploy them. Let's use them. But the problem is allies don't really feel like helping us because they think we are insignificant and they're pushing from the south anyway. So I just said, okay, what the hell? Let me just push from south then too. You know? Take my armies and position half of them on the right side, half of them on the left side. Actually, let's just position all of them on the left side and push from that. Because the right side is mountainous and the left side is pretty easy to push from. I'm just gonna speed up from here because it's just gonna be a big push anyway. So Germany has been fighting a lot of wars and they've lost Italy, and we have Americans on our side. And we are actually really powerful because we have the air superiority, so we are easily pushing. Liberation of Paris. France is back. And I'm just waiting for Turkey to join the allies because how else I'm gonna reach South Africa without Turkey, you know? We need Turkey. Like either as an enemy or as a friend. To either conquer them or ask for them to allow us passage. But as you can see, we are just kicking ass. And Turkey joins allies. That's wonderful news. 1944, Turkey joins allies. That's nice. So that's just one thing I was worried about, but fortunately Turkey decided to join allies. They normally join allies, but it's not for sure. So it was nice to see them join allies. They might sometimes form the Balkan whatever. And Germany is in complete disarray. Yalta Conference. Yeah, France and Yugoslavia are fighting. Belgium is back. Netherlands is back. And we are gonna have the peace deal pretty soon. I'm just checking like who's in the war, who's not, because it's a pretty mixed war. There we go, fall of Berlin, and we have the peace deal. We have 10% war support, war participation, excuse me. So I'm just gonna try to take whatever I can, but at the end it doesn't really matter as long as allies actually get the land and not Comintern, because Soviet Union has 48% war participation even though they didn't do shit. So let's see what happens after the peace deal. So there's a British side of Germany and there's a Russian side of Germany and an American side of Germany. Because of Yalta Conference. Okay. There is also United Kingdom grab the land, muzzle land. British occupation zone on Austria. Soviet Czechoslovakia, Polish Republic. So Poland is in allies, but Czechoslovakia is in Comintern. So is Hungary and so is Romania. Yugoslavia is in allies, but Bulgaria is in Comintern. And Finland is at war with us for some reason. I don't know why, but we're gonna invade them next to get a land bridge to Soviet Union, because it looks like we need to conquer Bulgaria because they're blocking us from passage to South Africa. Technology-wise or focus-wise, you don't need to do anything, but you just need the bus focus to get the bus. But aside from that, like I have the bus right now, if you can see it on Stockholm. But aside from that, you don't really need anything. So we are conquering Finland. There we go. I'm gonna try to take whatever I can. But allies pulled a trick on me and actually release Finland. Yeah, such allies. Preemptive strike is done. Reunification of Spain, but it is not unified. Okay. Treaty of Brussels. Okay. Brussels Treaty signed, and a couple of nations leave allies. I hope this doesn't fuck up our achievement. So we are NATO now, and UK is leading it. Okay, let's design our newest kind of fighter and CAS. I'm just checking the stats and the weight and whatever, you know. Armor plates. Again, the trick is to get attack and defense as high as possible together, because if you get a lot of attack and no defense, you're gonna get shut down a lot. And the reverse is that you're not gonna kill a lot of fighters, and eventually they'll kill you. So try to get attack and defense at the same time as high as possible. And with CAS, I just put dive breaks and that's it. Maybe range, you know, maybe you can add range, like extra fuel tanks, but it's not important. German Democratic. Okay, what's happening in Germany? Something's happening. I'm gonna build the infrastructure on Finland to attack Soviet Union, like railways and airports, radio, all that shit to support us. Because there is Soviet Japan and China, and there's a war between them. And Japan exists in this little island, Saipan. Okay, and they peaced out. And Bulgaria declares on Greece. What the hell is going on in the Balkans? And Turkey was protecting Greece. And Greece joins NATO, and we are at war with Comintern all of a sudden. Before I could declare, they had declared on us. So, okay, that's fine by me. Let's go. I'm not gonna bore you with this fight, because we are just gonna steamroll Soviets. They're really weak, and they're really strong, so I'm just gonna skip ahead. It was a hard battle, and Soviets was not the problem. It was actually East Germany. Yeah, and you can see US navally invading Soviets from Estonia. So they're getting navally invaded from Crimea as well, which is just jolly good. And they're nuking them, okay. There we go, the peace deal. Now we need to get Bulgaria, and the rest is not really important. Okay, this is the peace deal. There's a Ukraine released, but I got all the land that I needed myself, so that there aren't any problems, you know. Turkey got a little land. They're still in NATO, so that's no problem. So what you need to do is to build infrastructure and railroads. So that's not enough, actually. You need to enable the beta for the game. So this is how you do it from the Steam. You go to betas, you go this, and you pick the last option, open beta, and you click OK, and you wait for it to download. And after it downloads, you just launch the game, load into your save file. This is like a 15-day old save file. So I'm just going to show you where to build the railroads and the infrastructure. Don't worry about that. So as you can see, this is 18 days and 18 hours. So the achievement should trigger when we commence this. I'm just going to show you the layout of what I planned. You don't need to paradrop. You can just walk into the province. It's no problem, as you will see in a moment. Obviously, I couldn't try both of them because if you try once and it works, you get the achievement. But you might be able to get the achievements from paradrops as well. I don't know that, but like you don't need to do that. You can just do this because, as you can see, we got the achievement. So we have no achievements left. So let me just show you the route that I picked. So from Stockholm to Odense or Odense in Denmark, and from Odense through Hamburg and Magdeburg to Prague, and from Prague to Budapest and then to Istanbul. From Istanbul through Hatay to Cairo, and from Cairo downwards, like down left is what you need to go. This is really arbitrary because I can't really show you any cities because there are no cities there. It's just middle of Africa. There is a Kigali. I don't know. And this way. So let me just show you in a clearer picture maybe. As you can see in the bigger screenshots, the routes that I took. So this is the achievement, guys. I'm gonna be making my own achievements and then completing them. You'll see videos about that. And if you have any requests, just let me know. Thank you for watching. Subscribe. And I'll see you on the next one.